Welcome back, everybody, into our Banshee Cup GSL Bracket B, lower bracket semifinal. We got some housekeeping to do before we get into Warhead Junction Draft. We've got Team Masquerade on the left and Team Dino on the right. Look at that, we can follow a bracket. Crazy. This is going to be first map in this best of 5 lower bracket semifinal. This is an elimination match. A loser of this will be ending their tournament run of Banshee Cup. Winner of this goes to the lower bracket final and will be the second best of 5 tomorrow afternoon. They'll be facing the loser of the upper bracket final, which will be our first best of 5 tomorrow. As we get into this, it's the Meta Madness style of draft. Heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps in this best of 5 series. There are no baseline tournament bans. We have got the bounty system, so heroes, specifically Butcher, Cho'Gall, Nova, Asmodan, Gazlo, Murky, Probius, Valera, Kael'Thas, Convection, Kael'Thas, Hunt, Illidan, Nidus, Zagara, Twin Blades, Varian, Monstrosity, Abathur, Longboat, Vikings. Those will all be bounties. You have to pick play, and some of those talents you have to, the ones I mentioned, you have to play the specific talent, and you have to win with them to get the bounty. There is the duo of Stitches Alexstrasza with the level 1 Globe talents, Lily and Chen, no specific talents, just two pandas. Triple healer team and no healer team for the team comps. So those are the bounties. For every bounty that is acquired by a team, they get a share of the $1,000 bounty pool. So if 4 teams do a bounty each, they each get 25% of the pool. Warhead Junction will be the first map here. It is chosen by the tournament admins, and then the players will have pick priority after this map number 1. The losing team will have either first pick or map pick, and then, you know, whatever they don't choose, the other team will get. Typically, it's the losing team opting for first pick, and then the opposing team that won usually gets map pick priority. Sometimes we actually see we saw a couple different priorities right there, or throughout today. We've had a couple losing teams opt for a map and turn things around a little bit. But we get into our draft for map number 1, as we have a Maiev, Sylvanas, Diablo, Junkrat ban, Genji, Lucio, Tyrael on the right, Muradin, Hogger on the left. So I don't think they're going to double support. I don't think there's a necessary Anduin ban here. Maybe something like a Tracer, some sort of sustained damage with the Tyrael could be really annoying. A lot of mobility for the members of Team Dino. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Darth. You have a good one, bud. Oh, it's a Masquerade lobby. No wonder it took forever. No, he's not even here today. He's not even here today. How dare you not agree with me 100%? That's okay. I mean, that's why we're humans. As long as we're not sitting here throwing shit at each other, trying to one-up the other person to prove your point, and you're listening to what other people say, and you're making comments about the conversation, it's okay. We can disagree on things. We don't have to get to the point of gnashing teeth at each other, but we're all human. We all have opinions. I mean, I've talked about it a billion times. If you want to put pineapple on your pizza, do it. It's not my pizza. If you wanna put jam on your omelet, go ahead and do it. That's your omelet. Now, if we're sharing, that's different. But that's, you know, it's okay. We're all human. We all have opinions. As long as we're not just using those opinions to offend other people. Where's the audio? Probably off on your end, because you were the only person to say anything negative about the audio. Not negative, but you're the only person to point it out. So unless my audio just disappeared out of nowhere, I'd refresh your stream. But you're probably not hearing this as I say it. Dahaka and Deckard were banned away, as we do get a Samuro on the left-hand side with the Rhaegar, Cassia, Hogger, Muradin. For the side of Team Dino, it's going to be the Hanzo, Blaze, Tyrael, Lucio, and the Genji. Yeah, I believe Masquerade is on vacation or something like that. I know that I saw somewhere in the Discord that, like, players were talking about how they wanted to try and change dates and stuff like that, and the admins were like, no, we're not doing it. So, he's either on vacation or working, or I don't know. Having jam in your omelet is the same as putting in toast and eating alongside your eggs, is it not? All right, left side of the map. Map number 1. Twitch predictions up and available, ladies and gentlemen. As we get on into this, we will be seeing the members of Team Masquerade. Valar playing Cassia, Yasu on Muradin. Commander Rex will be your hogger. Sirdath is the Samuro. And last but not least, Exulimon Rhaegar. Right side of the map, we just saw them in a best of 5, and they're back at it here on Warhead Junction, map number 1. Hyde is playing Blaze for Team Dino. Dino on our Genji. Crankle, Lucio, Jaden, Hanzo, and Dar is on Tyrael. Interesting, okay. A little bit of a role swapping right there. I think everyone should like what I like. And if not, I won't be able to sleep at night. Damn. So, like, you have never slept before then. Charge Strikes Cassia, third win for Muradin, Way of Wind for Samuro. We have got the target practice. Looks like Samuro player is going to DC, so let's get out of the game really quickly. Alright, well, we have a small DC from one of the players. We'll get them back in here. The gamble is still going if you'd like to participate. Still have a good chunk of time left on that one. Alright. I argue with people until I convince myself I have changed their minds. Oh, so you're lying to yourself. So you're just lying to yourself. Got it, okay. I see. All right, readies are being requested. Oh, wait, no. Yes? No, wait. Dino said ready, but Dino didn't have the player that DC'd. Weird. Alright. Oh, there's odds at least. Alright, we got 2.5 on Masquerade, 5.2 on Team Dino. Just waiting to see what we got here. So, either way, we will be seeing Salvation for the Tyrael level 1. We've got a target practice Hanzo, so we'll be getting stacks off of enemies. Man, target practice on this map is going to be really hard, really miserable to finish out. I guess actually, well, not really. I guess Jaden just goes to where he needs to get the stacks, I guess. But it's just such a god-dang big map. It's just such a god-dang big map. Okay, there's the readies. There's the countdown. Here we go. Also, as a reminder, tomorrow we're going to be doing the 2 best of 5s, and we will also be doing a cooking stream tomorrow. We'll be doing baked mac and cheese, so we'll be doing some delicious mac and cheese on stream tomorrow. Can you see the heroes? No, we always whenever there's a pause, we always leave the game for competitive integrity. Unfortunately, no. Because it is necessary to make sure that if a player could load up my stream, take a look at the minimap, and maybe get some sort of knowledge. Whether they do that or not, that doesn't matter. It's just we just treat it the same always. Some people are good beans and some people are not. Blaze will be going down here. The camp is going to be going over. I actually can't even tell. There's so many low health bars. There's so much on the map. The members of Team Dino do get this. Have I ever seen The Fly with Jeff Goldblum? Yeah, it's classic. Absolute classic movie. You want to see the hero so you can gamble? Sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. Well, it's 2 minutes, 10 seconds in, 2 to 3 in kills, favoring the side of Team Dino.
Looking
And I do believe, yeah, they did steal away this camp, so nicely done with that. Down in bottom lane, Genji gonna throw some shurikens into Samuro. He pops the mirror images, and he's gonna back away, takes a scatter off the fort front wall. Lucio harassing on this left-hand side. Enemy team is a little weary of a potential invade, and that is, they should be, because there's one happening right now. Tyrael comes in here. Did you know that there's a sequel of The Fly? No, I didn't. Probably a movie that did not need a sequel. As we were talking about many movies that did not need sequels.
Warheads available for collection now.
Okay. Hanzo 2 stacks already. He's got explosive arrows level 4. Hogger trait currently. Lucio pushing back onto Hogger if he was stepping in, but the easy throw dynamite won't connect in time. No delay onto that mid channel. It's actually 2 nukes currently over the side of Team Dino. One of them's going to be used in bottom lane. Hogger does go down. Or excuse me, Rhaegar goes down. Cassia to fall as well. Team Dino just running through bottom lane. They are running through the enemy team. I will say this, Team Dino did just come off of a 5-map series, so that is something to consider right there. They did play max duration on those maps, so they may be tired, but these are real gamers here, so they're probably nice and warmed up. And meanwhile, I will say Team Masquerade was sitting back. They did have the opportunity to watch a lot of these games and see if maybe there was anything they could deny or shut down from Team Dino. But right now, Warhead Junction seems like Team Dino is in the lead. Masquerade. So it's so weird to say Team Masquerade with no Masquerade here today. Speaking of practical effects, one of the things in Fallout TV show was actually done with practical effects. There's actually a few things with practical effects in that show that were very, very well done. Nuke to drop down in mid lane. I think there's been a nuke dropped in every single lane so far, yeah. Really opening up the map right now. Oh man, tons of value from that nuke. How much damage did it do to the fort right now? Oh, that's Samuro's health bar. About 3k. Hogger with a bounce off. Hyde is getting a little low. Activates his ignites his oil slick to heal up a bit. Commander Rex unable to get any sort of life-threatening damage into Hyde in bottom lane. Hey, what's up, Lard? Good to see you, bud.
Ahoy, ahoy.
I was giggling about your health bar rolls in D&D. Very unfortunate, my friend. I'm so sorry for you. Dino. Considering the hearth, and he actually will go for it. Okay. I think, did all the nukes get picked up by the side of Team Dino? Because Hyde has, yeah, it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think 3 have already been fired out into top, mid, and bottom. Hyde's still holding on to his. He might throw it into top fort right now since there's no one really around. Maybe an invade onto this camp, and a definite invade onto this camp. Will they be able to get there in time? Dragon's Arrow will connect. Blaze unable to get there quick enough. They're still going to try and chase down Valar. X-Strike from Genji. Body blocks coming through. Oh my god, it was like 30-something HP, I think is the lowest I saw it go. Oh, it's Uzi's HP, not mine, so it's all good? Oh, okay. I mean, Uzi doesn't need that much HP, because everyone's Uzi's friend, right? Well, I didn't even realize it was practical effects until I saw like a little article about it, and I was like, oh, cool, nice. Sonic Arrow connecting onto Hogger. Stormbow won't. Samuro up in top lane. He's going to continue to push onto the fort right now. Stormbolt into Dino. Genji seems to be doing fine, throwing a few shurikens back on the enemy. Hyde igniting another oil slick to try and clear out this mid lane wave. Tyrael chilling in bottom right now. Decent bounces from Hogger. Okay, Samuro's gonna leave top lane. He pushes the wave up onto that fort. Such a goddamn massive map. I'm just staring at the minimap half the time. It is 90% of the game.
Red team has launched a nuke.
Okay, nuke to be dropped down in top lane. Samuro blades towards the minion wave. Tyrael drops the second one. Should be able to get the minion wave actually off that nuke as well. Nicely done. Good timing. 2 nukes. Technically 3 have been dropped in top lane, and the fort still remains. I just feel like the nuke scaling or the nukes need to be a little bit stronger or something like that. Stormbolt onto the face of Genji. Tyrael comes in with the Judgment, and Rhaegar's the target of death. Ball lightning, a little bit of volleyball being played by the few members of Team Dino. Let's actually take a look at Hanzo really quickly on his stackage. 2 out of 3 for Rhaegar and Hogger. Okay, so just needs to hit Rhaegar and Hogger one more time. Cassia tries to fend in, unable to get any sort of kill here. Lucio amps it up once again. Jaden trying to get that last stack off of Hogger. Missed the storm bow right there. High five from Lucio onto Tyrael as well. We've got Murden grabbing the eye, the vision on the center of the map. Yeah, the teleportation's really nice to be able to get around the map a little bit faster. But man, it's just. Okay, just checking on Samuro and stuff like that in top lane. Another objective phase shouldn't be far off. It looks like it's gonna be double. 1 in top, 1 in bottom. 2 to 6 in kills currently. 13 apiece in levels. A little bit faster to 14, and more kills for the side of Team Dino. Tyrael jumping into the top lane, yeah, through that teleport. Oh, they're trying to take down Samuro here. Genji jumps back over. Judgment from Tyrael. Ooh, that timing on the mirror image broke that sort of stun right there. Either way, top lane top lane fort does go down. First structure to fall on the map. 10 minutes in on the dot. There is the Excel World Champions. Yeah, there is. That's absolutely wild that that's a thing to me.
Deployment complete. The warheads are ready for connection.
So double objective phase. Tyrael and bottom being pushed back or delayed by Commander Rex. Hanzo has rotated down. He's working on the Hellbat camp. He actually is he going to rotate towards top? Dragon's Arrow's up and available. Will you get a rip across the map? No, okay. I was wondering if they were gonna try and throw if he was gonna try and throw a Dragon's Arrow from mid up around this objective area, but not gonna be the case. Not gonna just chuck in a heroic at the enemy team. Tyrael. Oh wait, Genji goes down to bottom. Tyrael being harassed by Hogger. Genji shows up and Hanzo shows up as well. Judgment from the Tyrael. Hogger gets the spin away. Deflect activated by Genji. X-Strike as well. Meanwhile, in top lane, this objective was channeled. Tyrael takes too many tower shots and does go down. Hellbat camp over here cleared away. And now it is Team Masquerade putting some pressure into the enemy heroes through top lane with this tactical nuke.
Blue team has destroyed the fort. Warhead connection completed.
Okay. So, Hanzo will be able to push up a wave into bottom. The help of Dino as well, shredding through this bottom fort. Samuro has made his rotation down. He will not be revealed by Hanzo. Gonna be actually pressured back. Genji Swift strikes away. Samuro swaps to an image on the left-hand side. Murden Stormbolt not connecting, but the Haymaker will from Yasuo. Thunderclap going down. Did Masquerade abandon his own team? Absolutely. No, I guess he was either unavailable or on vacation or something. I don't know. I saw a little bit of chatter in the Discord about it, and I just didn't read a ton into it because it kind of didn't really pertain to me. Wait, Baha, can you explain what tanks too many tower shots means? I don't understand. I usually run in and wonder what all those weird bell noises are. I don't know why that was so funny. Thank you. Thank you, Stark. Oh man, that was good. Well, a couple kills will be picked up by the side, or I think it was just one kill was picked up by the side of Team Masquerade as they take down the bottom lane for it as well. It is actually just about equal on the map. I mean, the biggest difference is there's damage on this fort through mid versus nothing over here. But it's 4-4 in structures. Just about every heroic is up and available. We all know Europeans get 17 weeks of vacation a year from the government. Yeah. Meanwhile, I stream 6 days. Granted, I work for myself, but I stream 6 days a week, and I take one vacation a year, and that vacation is literally to go see my family. Even though when I worked as an engineer, though, I barely had time off anyways, even working 5 years at a company. Scatter out from Hanzo, trying to chase down into Yasu. But I will say this: I love that I get to stream, and I love what I do. So realistically, now mentally a vacation would be nice, but I don't really need a vacation. Every European country has the same laws. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Damn Brexit. Dino, you gonna be able to get out of this alive? Totem down from Rhaegar. Any mobility? Any mobility? Lucio comes through with the high five. There's gonna be the amp it up as well. Murden still wants to go in. Yas, Dino with the deflect activated. Wiggles away. There's a haymaker to the face. One haymaker's on cooldown, and I know that animation from doing exactly what we just saw Yasu do.
Red team has launched a new. Red team has destroyed a fort.
Judgment coming in. There's going to be a Dragon's Arrow from Hanzo as well. Scatter into the back. Oh, it's actually Cassia gets the kill into Lucio. Ball Lightning going out as well. Tyrael trying to get out of here. He's going to fall. Genji was picked off as well. This is a really awkward fight. Not sure if Tyrael got any death timer reduction. That is Hanzo going down, and Blaze is the lone. Oh, Smuro's ending. What do you mean need a vacation? I just take them as I can. There's no need to be taken in consideration. Bottom keep has gone down. Samuro is getting Blade Storm for the armor. X-Strike Genji. There's a Sakuchi to get away. I don't think Dino has enough mobility. Oh wait, he does have enough mobility. Okay. Not enough mobility. In America, using any paid time off is seen as a personal weakness and a moral affront. I had the flu. I was literally like 100 and something degree Fahrenheit fever. It was just blowing my nose. Like, you know when you're really sick and you blow your nose and there's like literally nothing that actually changes? Like your breathing doesn't get any better. I was that sick, and I still had to go into the office. I had to go into the office to have the owner of the company explain to me the changes he wanted me to do on a drawing that could have been done over the phone that I already knew that he had marked on the page. Yeah. Donated kidney. I was working from home 2 days later. Yeah, see, that's I would be very upset about that. All right, well, Lucio gets blown up as I try to take stock of this moment. Haymaker from Murden pushes Bacterial and gets the kill. We've got an explosion from him getting some death timer reduction. Hogger with a shockwave coming out, staggering blow into the wall. Dino does go down. Big jet propulsion coming in through Hyde as Cassia will fall here. Samuro now trying to maybe chase onto Jaden on the right-hand side of our screen. Will be able to land. Oh my, you're kidding me, what? That scatter would have been perfect. Murden lands the Stormbolt. God, that's gotta be frustrating. That scatter had hit, Samuro would have died. Meanwhile, Samuro's like, I'm just gonna go end. There's a lone blaze, and I think we just win the game if I smack the core. Alright, respawns are coming through from Team Dino. The core shielding is dropped. Commander Rex gets an Ancestral Healing with the Farseer's Blessing. Samuro, Muradin on core. Farseer's Blessing coming through. Nuke dropped onto the enemy core. Defense is out, but it's not going to be enough. Team Dino will fall in map number 1 on Warhead Junction up against Team Masquerade. There we go. I was like, well, are we getting our stats here? I'll be honest, in the back of my mind, I was expecting Team Dino to win. They had a strong start. They were coming off of a series. I didn't think they would be really tired, but it kind of started to show in that game. Team Dino might be a little weary after that previous best of 5 they played. Or it could just be the map. This it just could have been just tactics and play worked out really good for Team Masquerade. All right, I am back. Thank you for your patience. Thanks for sticking around. I had to run to the bathroom, but I didn't want you guys to miss any of the draft this time, so I was able to swap it over before I did the latter half of my post-game running around the house. There's a lot more seeds in that than I thought, but whatever. Lemon seeds are good for you. I believe that's where they derive some of the active ingredient, I think, in Tylenol is actually found in lemon seeds, so it's actually, they're good for you to swallow. You will not grow a lemon tree out of your body. Trust me. Anubarak will be picked up with Chromie as we go into Dragonshire map number 2. Sorry, stretched a little bit. I was moving around the house a little fast there. First pick goes over the side of Team Dino. The map choice will be out of Team Masquerade. We've got a Chromie, Anubarak left-hand side, a Dahaka on the right. Anduin Johanna was already banned away. We've got a Sylvanas Maev banned away, a Garrosh Zagara. So Garrosh to deal with Anubarak burrow charging in, trying to throw him away. Zagara, push potential strong, and her ability, that creep spread and vision is nice as well. I'm sorry, jalapeno cheese alligator sausage? What is this, Kel? What? I grew a lemon tree out of your body once? Really? Did you get better? I got better. We have a Stukov ban for the left-hand side. Don't want to deal with the lurking arm potential here. What are we going to be seeing here from Team Dino? Kind of an interesting draft to start out here quite a bit. Kind of two bruisers, if you will. I mean, Zagara is a ranged assassin. And a Garrosh as well. Falstad will be banned away, getting rid of the global potential from him. I did pay at the last bet. Yes, I did. And then you took a max. It was awesome. What is? Someone's in Louisiana. Is that a Louisiana thing? I guess the po' boy is kind of the giveaway. Why is the shrimp blackened? I don't get that. Is it like a taste thing? Is the burnt shrimp good?
I'm not checking in. The hunt is
You're in
on.
Texas. Be careful, I hear that's a crazy state. Ana, Lunara, Nubarak, and Chromie. I actually really like the draft from Team Masquerade here. They just need a solo laner into Dahaka or Zagara. I feel like Dahaka is going to be the solo lane. Last two picks, need a healer, need damage. They need a lot of damage here. I'd like to see a mage. Tracer. I mean, it's a lot of auto attack damage. It's decent mobility. The wave clear is okay. The wave clear feels a little weak, but Zagara should be able to make up for that. Last pick on the left-hand side, solo laner into Dahaka. What do you feel like grabbing? It's a season. Oh, okay. I like when I see blackened, I assume it means burnt. Is Zeratul solo into Dahaka? Huh. Interesting draft. Wasn't expecting the Zeratul at all. I was thinking maybe something like Urel or Rexar, but Zeratul top lane. Okay. No Kira again. By the way, as a reminder, if you're a tier 3 sub, you have the amazing new GIF emotes of my back. If all goes well and everything works out, we're going to have a new tier 1 sub gift alert for tomorrow. If I can get everything to work out perfectly after stream. I was not very satisfied with how it was working yesterday, so I gave up last night and ate food. Like last night I actually ended up working like really late and I was like, oh, I have not eaten and I have to get up early for casting, so I should probably do all that. Left side, Team Masquerade, a Yasuo, a Nubarak. Serdoth is on Zeratul, Commander Rex playing Chromie, Valar on the Lunara, and Exilium will be your Anna. Right side of the map, Team Dino down in this best of 5 series. We've got a Darn Malfurion, Hyde on Dahaka, Crankle Garrosh, Jaden to play Zagara, and Dino on this Tracer. My ears are burning. Sorry, I went to make an AeroPress coffee. Oh no, I was just joking around. We're on Dragonshire again, and no Kira to be grabbed. A seasoning blend blackens when cooked. It's a little spicy, but tastes good, especially on seafood. I'd try that. As I said, I just assumed blackened meant burnt. I'd try it. For those of you who don't know, bleach does not kill fungal spores. Hydrogen peroxide is the only publicly available chemical that can kill dormant fungal spores.
You think yourself worthy to
I'm willing to bet my dad would be able to create a concoction from things that you can buy. My dad with his master's in organic chemistry, specifically in chemical engineering. One time my dad looked at the ratios for a floor cleaner because they have wood floors in their house, and they did it right before like holiday season and everything. And he looked at the back of what the recommendation for the ratios were, and he goes, "No, I don't like these ratios." So he made his own. My mom warned every single person that came into the house that was not wearing shoes, which that's everybody because we always take off shoes, to be very careful if they're wearing socks because the floor is literally like an ice rink, and it was. It was insane. They were the most They were the most smooth and well-waxed floors you've ever been on. But as I said, that's my dad who's a chemist, so. But also, that's a good note, Darth Looper. I actually need to clean. I need to clean out my shower, and I usually just use the scrubbing bubbles. So I'll have to do a round of scrubbing bubbles, and then go through with some hydrogen peroxide. Well, we're here on Dragonshire, map number 2 in this best of 5 series, elimination. We have the gamble still going if you'd like to make a prediction. 5k on Masquerade, about 1.4 on Team Dino here. This is elimination match, as I mentioned beforehand. So everything, it's do or die right now. If you lose this series, you are out of Banshee Cup Season 2. You win this series, well, you got another chance to go into the playoffs for next weekend through tomorrow's final best of 5. Tomorrow we're going to be seeing 2 best of 5s, and we'll also be seeing a cooking stream. We'll be making mac and cheese for you all, as another camp invade will be achieved by the members of Team Dino. They step in, they throw a new Barak away, and are able to steal out this camp, get some extra experience. Now, it has been early kills in favor of Team Masquerade, 3-0 in kills, but these camp invades, I think, are kind of equalizing. No, wow, it's not. It's minion experience that's coming through. Mercenaries is relatively close, even with the invades. Dragonite picked up by the side of Team Dino. Always socks when I'm in someone else's house. Always socks, period, for me. Or like, yeah, same thing. I always take off my shoes. I've never, that might be an American thing. I don't know if it's just in America, but wearing like tennis, like having literal tennis shoes for your house. It's just weird to me. I mean, do whatever's comfy, but I feel like if you're gonna wear something in the house, like, why not have a pair of slippers? Why not have something comfy rather than a pair of tennis shoes? Have my dad supervise me and teach me proper dilution? Well, after he did his version of that floor cleaner, I don't trust his ratios on anything. We still to this day make fun of him for it. We're like, he'll do stuff like he was doing something when he was visiting me. I think he was using like a drain cleaner that he got from the local hardware store. Because I was like, hey, can you get Drano? And then he got like some fancy. He literally got like an acid type chemical to put down the drain. So we were just like, oh, Dad's gonna melt the faucet. It worked out fine, but it's just we tease. Well, 10 talents here, almost here. We're a bit off topic, and I apologize. Your feet sweat and oh, I'm barefoot all the time, demon deity. I will go to my neighbor's house and I'm barefoot. Not like on the walk over there, but like I'll put on shoes and then screw socks. They're itchy. Sounds to me like the ratios were too good. Oh, no, the ratios were great. It's just, yeah. That's how we show love in our family. We tease. The first invade was unsuccessful. Oh, was it? I apologize. I wasn't paying too much attention. I was rambling. So we've got our 10s on the right. Devouring Maw, Isolation, Warlord's Challenge, and Tranquility. That is going to be a sticky bomb, if I'm not mistaken, for Tracer. On the opposing, we've already seen, or at least on the side of Team Masquerade, this is going to be Temporal Loop for Chromie. Nano Boost, which makes sense. Might of the Nerazim, yep. Thornwood Vines for safety on Lunara, and Cocoon for a new Barak. Malfurion, by the way, this is the second time we're seeing this today. Vengeful Roots. Sleep onto this Garrosh as the Pulse Bomb does connect onto Yasu. Bottom lane fort does go down. Structurally, the map is looking good for Team Dino. They have that top lane fort on the opposing side very, very low over here. Zeratil's putting some pressure onto Hyde, but, I mean, pressure is the word to use. Uh-oh! That is the That is the same player from map number 1 DCing, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and jump out of the game, as we always do for competitive integrity. Oh, Twilight Dream, sorry. Mr. Streamer, you said one word wrong! Excuse me! It's the first time you've misspoke! That's not right! Oh, God. 17 stacks for Chromie's Deep Breathing. Zeratul done with his level 1. Timer starts now. Yeah, it looks like the players are trying to speed things up here. I mean, it is getting late in the EU. It is currently 21:29. It's quite late in the EU. You're using a new desk for the first time. So much room for activities. I gotta say, like, building your own desk is so satisfying. All right. Malfurion gets the channel onto the objective. Tracer Dino is gonna take down the top lane fort. Dragonite moves into mid. I'm salty. 22-30 for you. Oh, I might have mathed wrong there. It's not surprising. Zeratul, what?
Hero slain.
I mean, if you're gonna go down, at least you get the trade. Zagara will pick up the Hydralisk Transfusion. See the Essence Claws, or the Primal Rage, excuse me, for our Dahaka. Oh, Jaden low! Chromie gets the Blast of Sand. Zagara gonna go to the beach. And they're they really want to take down Malfurion as this Dragonite expires. Nubrek, does he have a burrow? No. But Chromie has some decent poke over the wall. Healing over time is fine for Malfurion. Zeratul goes to top lane to clear things out. 13 talent tier advantage over to the right-hand side. Chromie, of course, has her level 13 already because the trait getting talents 2 levels early. Crankle, the dive from a Nubarak, and Yasu with the aid. Actually, it's Chromie with the aid of Nubarak gets this kill. Big timeout. There's a Twilight Dream activated from Malfurion. Drag. Commander Rex is fine. Dahaka burrows under the ground. Root going down from Malfurion. Looks like a Nubrak's able to burrow away. Hide. Taps the bush. Has 5 stacks on his movement speed buff, so he's got mount speed for 5 seconds after tapping a bush. Oh! Zeratul goes in and finds the Malfurion kill. A Nubrak, though, will be traded in this moment. Yeah, it's, Central European summertime is a 9-hour difference, I believe. Yes, I believe it's a 9-hour difference, so I was doing 12 plus 9, and as I said, my brain is already mush. We've been going for 6.5 hours here, and I have got no food in the tank. No gas in the tank. I also don't have any food in my stomach, but that's all right.
Prepare yourselves, heroes. The shrines will soon be activated.
8-5 in kills in favor of Team Masquerade. Those 3 extra kills were from a lot earlier in the game, so that experience isn't going to be too... Actually, no, it still is pretty big and heroic. Minion experience difference is pretty high as well. Passive coming through as well. Structurally, very significant. About a little over 1,000. No 16s here. Pulse Bomb ready to go. Actually, just about every heroic off cooldown. Invade onto this camp. Ana gets the sleep dart into 2. Zeratul blinks into the backline. Gonna try and make something big happen. He's able to get... Wait. Where did Zeratul even go? He's inside the Devouring Maw. He was silenced by Malfurion, and then I just completely lost him. Zagara is the one to go down. Excuse me. Dino's team loses Zagara, but they still pick up the camp. All right. Level 16 advantage over to the side of Team Dino. Zeratul gonna catch some soak in top. Mid's gonna be managed by our Lunara. Bottom lane being cleared out by Chromie safely before the fort front gate, or the keep front gate. Gas prices still suck, do they? I fill up once every few months when I go down to Costco. I don't drive a ton. Also, with a spine injury, I'm not going anywhere. The most I drive is to the grocery store and to physical therapy. Pulse Bomb onto Yasu. Somehow, Krankle is still alive on this garage. They're going to try and chase down the Warlord. Though Yasu's very low here. Throws down an Impale. Looking to see 66 seconds on well. All right, we're on 16s on both sides. Zeratul will have that Master Warp Blade. He's also got the Shadow, or the Mending Strikes. 13 and 16. Yasu gets thrown over the wall. Burrow charges back, throws down the Cocoon, and gets the Carapace activated. Is that a... Yeah, that was the active reload. Gets a bunch of healing out to Yasu. Zeratul, I don't know if you can make it out of this one alive, bud. Oh, wait, where'd he go? He's dead. That's where he is. He's dead. Time stop, sleep dart. Impale wakes up the garage. They're gonna try... Or no, I think the time trap ended, sorry. Dragonite picked up by Team Dino. They're looking for this 1-1 score. It's 6-9 in kills, favoring the side of Team Masquerade. But it's Team Dino with the experience lead and a Dragonite through bottom lane. Garrosh really low. Warlord, or excuse me, stuck in a loop. No, just temporal loop. No level 18 just yet. Anna's being threatened by Dragonite. The kick, field goal! No way! Why? No, 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 no way! Tracer gets the recall kill. Zeratul gets hit with a pulse bomb. He dives onto Tracer. Dino goes down, so it's a trade. But Nanubarak in bottom lane, I don't know what was going on here. Maybe he got kicked away. No. How did he get down there? Oh, well. Man, tacos sound really good after stream today. God dang. So does a gigantic slice of pizza, but there's really no good places to get a slice in this town. And the pizza place I like doesn't open up till 4. And I'll be playing D&D. They also don't deliver. So. Probably smart just to make myself something. Stuck in a loop for Chromie, level 20. We've got 11 to 8 in kills. Nubarak is about to respawn. Tracer in a few seconds here as well. Objective phase hasn't been announced yet. Tacos are always good, yeah. Literally, Lard was like, Lard came by stream yesterday and was like, I got a burrito because it makes me happy. And I'm like, yeah, I get that. I'm with you on that. As I said, the quesadilla I made last night was awesome. Very, very good. Did Garrosh see? Yeah, he does see all this. That's a toss onto Chromie. Does she have a timeout? Okay, she actually, I think, hits a stop right there. Silence from Malfurion. Tracer gets the kill. Zeratul can't counter in the back line. It's a double kill to Team Dino. They haven't taken down the bottom lane keep, but with a double kill in hand and 20 talents here, I think they're going to try and push up through bottom lane. Or they could just split and go for Dragonite. Not sure what they really want to do here. Hyde is going to clear things out. He's got full enhanced agility level 1, 11 stacks for Malfurion on his Vengeful Roots. 20 on the right side. You're going to see the Lunar Shower get stuffed, as well as the Pack Instincts. Dahaka is probably going to go for Contagion. I don't think he's going to pick up the... I'm blanking on the upgrade for Brush Stalker. Oh, well. Because it doesn't matter, he's probably going to go into, as I said, Contagion. Dahaka gets the top. And it looks like the allies got the bottom. Hyde moves in for channel onto the Dragonite mid. This is looking like Team Dino are going to push to win. I mean, they have all 3 of their keeps up, or forts still up and available. Of course, their keeps as well. Camp and bottom is shoved in. So are they going to look to open up the map further with 20 talent to your advantage? Yeah, there's Contagion. Apex Predator. Got it. Got it. I remembered. It just took me a million years. So mid keep is being worked on. Dino blinks forward, throws out a pulse bomb. No connection onto the enemy. With mid keep down and the Dragonite down to 30%, looks like Team Dino are going to back away. This does give an opportunity for level 20 to be picked up by the enemy. Yasuo stepping up. Burrows tries to pull Dahaka out of position with that kick. Still gets maneuvered away or displaced away from his allies. Zeratul soaking up mid. They have their 20s. Rewinded Nubarek, Forest Wrath for Lunara. Thornwood Vine now applies 2 stacks of Nature's Toxin. Increase the Thornwood Vine's range by 30 and Lunara's vision radius by 35%. She does have that Blossom Swell and the Choking Pollen as well. Zeratul has Shadow Strike. We'll see the Nano Infusion as well as stuck in loop already. Nano Boost onto Chromie. This could be a big moment for her. There's a Warlord's Challenge, and Nubarek will fall. Devouring Maw not connecting on anyone. Now Tracer trying to chase in here. Dino getting a little bit low. Gets the recall out in time. Xulium on this Ana slowed by that Sticky Bomb. Hyde looking for the drag. Won't be able to land it. Burrow. Tunneling Claws, unable to chase into Ana, and that is the end of that. A singular kill onto a Nubarak. Camp for bottom grabbed. Is this a push into end? Zeratul completely invisible, standing still. Lunara thrown out of position. Zeratul tries to dive onto the backline. He gets decent damage onto Jaden, but it's not enough to take down the Zagara or trade. It is now an Ana, Chromie, and Zeratul defense as Team Dino push in, looking to take map number 2 and equalize in this best-of-5 elimination series. Tempora loop onto Dahaka. Doesn't seem like he cares. Zeratul will be annihilated by Tracer. Currently have this core falling rapidly. And it does look like, yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be map number 2 going over to the side of Team Dino. We got a 1-1 score in this best-of-5 elimination match, and it is going to be a series. No domination available. Strong D. Thank you for the follow 20 minutes ago. Sorry, I missed that. Choose outcome. Team Dino did win. Payout to the Dino believers. Welcome back, everybody, into the Banshee Cup lower bracket semifinal matchup of Team Masquerade versus Team Dino. If you did not know, this is an elimination best-of-5. Winner of this goes to the lower bracket final and will be our second best-of-5 tomorrow before we do our mac and cheese cooking stream. Yes, we're making mac and cheese on stream tomorrow after we do the 2 best-of-5s for Banshee Cup, which will be really fun. Like, it should actually time out really, really well. Like, we'll do 2 best-of-5s and then we'll make mac and cheese. Oh, and it'll be like lunchtime. Beards come back, dicks don't. I mean, says you, Big Scary Duck. I shaved my head once and it never came back. I shaved my head once and it never came back. So says you. Who knows? I could shave my beard and it never grows back. You don't know that. Best beard streamer ever. Oh, thank you very much for that, Toby. I appreciate the kindness. Anyways. Battlefield of Eternity, map number 3. I'm very out of it today because we've been streaming for almost 7 hours since 6 a.m. my time, so still just kind of out of it. Also very hungry, as I mentioned. But Li Ming will be your first pick on the side of Team Masquerade. We will see a Dino double pick. What are they going to be leaning into here? I believe Hanzo's been played. I think Genji's been played. Tracer's been played. Just thinking of like auto attackers that people could lean into for this map. Rainer's not a bad option. Sylvanas hasn't been picked up. Okay, so they're going to grab her with a Varian. You're comparing 2 different parts of the body, Bimpy. Hair follicles are different on different parts of the body. They say if you cut it off, it grows back bigger. Don't believe it. You're a damn machine? No, I'm not. Don't. One, that's an insult to machines. Two, I got flesh and stuff. I'm normal like all of you, with my flesh and bones, and my blood inside of my body sack. God dang it. Okay, Anduin, Sonya, Li Ming on the left-hand side. Cho'Gall has been set up. I doubt we see it, but we have to mention it by contract. Muradin, I don't think has been played yet, has he? Let me take a look here. Muradin was, no, he's played in map number 1. Okay, so map number 1, yeah, Warhead Junction. Right, because there was the Haymaker Muradin in that game. Stukov, Johanna Band away. We get into the mid-phase draft. Still need a healer on the right-hand side. Are they gonna go Lili? No, they'll go, okay. I was like, are they gonna go for the bounty of Lili Chen? Gonna be a white main instead. Sally Thigh main coming through. Chen, not too bad. Sylvanas is the lone damage dealer. Not really lone damage dealer, but the hyper carry currently. Could see another bruiser picked up by the side of Team Dino, or it could just be like a mage or another auto attacker. They need a main tank and... Huh. I actually kind of like this from Team Masquerade. Celestial Charge into Chastise, Night Rush, Fell Claws, Li Ming, Reset Potential's high. Sylvanas, White Main, a little bit low on health pool, so burst ability is decent. Jaina will be the last pick on the right. Yeah. But Jaina's pretty nice. I actually like the slow from her will allow Varian to chase in. Sylvanas actually gets some synergistic value with her level 1 with Jaina. So the Jaina pickup is stellar here. Let's see how it all works out. Baha, click all the panels containing traffic signs. Okay, Invader Zim, thank you. I'm glad you got the joke. Battlefield of Eternity for our next map. Team Masquerade will be on the left-hand side. Team Dino on the right. 5-minute prediction. Get it going. But on the note of streaming, like I love what I do. Like sitting here streaming for 7+ hours, I don't mind. As long as I'm not in pain with my spine injury, and there's decent viewership and support, hey, I'll keep going. I would like a small break between when this stream is over and D&D starts, because, as I said, I want to take Bandit for a walk, and I wouldn't mind trying to make some food. I might end up ordering food today, which I don't want to do, but I think we might just do it. Overwhelming Affliction, yeah, that's it. Oh, wait, it's, Hold on, we'll get into it in a second. I think I was misunderstanding. Team Dino on the right-hand side in this best-of-5 series can have Dino, Jaina, Hyde on Chen, Darna on your white main, Crankle playing Varian, and Jaden on that Sylvanas. Left-hand side, Serdath is playing Sonya for the members of Team Masquerade, Valar on Imperius, Yasu, Masquerade, Exilium on Anduin, and Commander Rex on your Li Ming. Okay, was I thinking of this wrong? Enemy heroes with 3 stacks of Banshee Curse are slowed by 15%. Sylvanas basic attacks against it slowed it. Okay, so yes, there is the synergy. I was right. And Lingering Chill is a nice pickup here as well. Lingering Chill it's not the most common level 1. Usually it's Fingers of Frost or even the Frost Shard. But the Lingering Chill is a great addition for that level 1 for Sylvanas. We'll see how this all works out. Chen also's got some slows with his Keg Smash, right? Keg Smash is a slow. Yeah, slowing them by 10%, and then you have the burn flesh or whatever. Combos being thrown in here into top lane. We have solo laners in bottom, core 4 in top. A bit of a swap on this map, but no big deal. The members of Team Masquerade rotating up here since Team Dino was pushing heavily with that Sylvanas Black Arrow. Speaking of, let's check really quickly. Black Arrow off a cooldown if she wants to activate it. Going to be seeing Varian stepping up over here into this top lane camp. Showing over on the right-hand side. Charges in. No level 4. No taunt potential. Assume taunt. I don't think we're going to get a Colossal Smash. Colossal Smash would reduce the armor of the Immortal, making the race potential a little bit better. But, oh, wait, hold on. The Spear from Sonya's pretty good. There's no slam to follow up, and Crankle does not go down. Twitch predictions still going on right now. If you would like to make a gamble as to who's going to take map number 3. Will this be a Team Dino victory or a Team Masquerade victory? Winner of this, of course, will be in the advantage spot and will be 1 map away from continuing their run through Banshee Cup Season 2. Best of 5, so we're guaranteed at least this map and 1 more. Down at bottom lane. Looks like Sonya was grabbing Impaler Camp for this lane as well. Sorry, my phone just went off for a second. All right, we're good. Chastise and do a combo from Li Ming. Hyde able to flying kick through all of that. Okay. Fallen Shaman for top and bottom on the respective team sides. Sylvanas looks like she tapped well. Jaden pushing things up. Okay. Immortal spawn. First objective phase always standard on this map. North and south positioning, and then east and west on the race potential sides. Sacrifices had to be made. Would you say it was for the greater good? Taunt into our Mal'Ganis, who answers back with a few Fell Claws into Hyde. Drinking up some brew. First half of the Immortal looking pretty good to Team Dino as they get the enemy Immortal down to 50%. Move these Immortals into race potential sides. Freaky, thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate that. Trying to get me to drink this water faster, aren't you? You know there's a beer on my desk, don't you? Alright. Chen staggers active. He drinks up a bit of brew. Flying kicks through the Immortal to start burning this down on the left. Oh, wait, we got a race that's really close. 834. Not as close as I was thinking, but hey, triple digits. Triple digits. We got our Immortal moving into bottom lane. Big Bad Belith in the bottom lane, dealing around just over 1,000 damage into structures, around 500 and something damage baseline. Oh my god, look at that. It's like I've casted this game once or twice. 13,700 points of health. A wee shield that's already been cleared out, which means the Immortal moves into melee mode. Chen and Sonya in the top lane currently. Immortal down to 50%. Commander Rex with consistent combos being thrown out, trying to clear out the Immortal as fast as possible. They will lose their entire fort front gate. Black Arrows from Sylvanas activated. Minion Wave is available. Night Rush is... Oh, the taunt from Varian denies that Night Rush. Big Celestial Charge. Actually, no, it's only onto one character. Chen's going to rotate down here as well. He's going to flying kick onto Yasu. Yasu does go down. Stagger active. Hyde tanking a few tower shots. As he had the elusive Brawler active during all of that. Where's my cursor? There it is. Activate to gain 30% movement speed and evade enemy basic attacks for 2 seconds. Chen's basic attacks reduce the cooldown by 2 seconds. 25-second cooldown on that. Sonya working on this top lane camp. Will there be an invade onto her in time? Chen shows in the minion wave, and Sonya starts to back away. She double back for a second, and yeah, Chen's going to see this and go, all right, oh, I'm going to go ahead and steal this away. Varian and Dino almost getting a reveal onto Sonya, but she gets a quick disengage, able to back off before any sort of dive burst onto her. I know all, I do declare. I do declare. God, another crab treasure is so good. So there's the one character that says, I do say. Oh no, he says, I say. That's what it is. God, I can't wait to play more crab treasure this week. So much fun. Ooh, hide, 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 hide! Hide, you need to hide! There's no way that you're gonna have enough brew to survive through all of that. Stagger was mostly full, had to drink, and that will be a kill onto Chen. 1-1 in kills so far as the next Immortal phase will spawn in 20 seconds. Chen will respawn before that. Jaina did go down into bottom. Soaked up a bit of experience, pushed out the wave. Meanwhile on top, wave being pushed into the fort, but Varian trying to find a flank onto his son. Finishes out the Lion's Maw. No taunt onto the enemy. Varian wants to go. Okay, the Celestial Charge not connecting. Oh, that was really scary right there. I was worried for the Varian. Yasuo gets taunted. 10-second cooldown on that still to go. The taunt. 10 talent here almost here, so you know the dealio. We're going to cycle through those other numbers while the Immortals are going to be burned down, and 10s will pop up at the top of the screen. We'll talk about those when they do happen. Chen flying, kicking in the backline, trying to harass on the Commander Rex. Li Ming, not the best at kind of melee range. She really wants the range for those magic missiles and arcane orbs to grow, as we have Dino getting the heal out from Whitemane, and it's Sonya to go down. Hide. Stagger was active. Haunting Wave. No reactivation for the teleport, and the 10 talent here does come through in favor of Team Dino. Wandering Keg, Scarlet Aegis. We'll see what Varian goes into in a moment. Water Elemental immediately summoned by Jaina to be able to burn through this Immortal faster, and a Wailing Arrow level 10 for Sylvanas. No mind control fishing from Jaden. IDD is short for Indeed. Oh, I thought it was the company that made Doom. But I mean, I do declare does work out for IDD as well. And it works in your sentence. I know all, I do declare. I don't know why you're Southern all of a sudden, Freaky, but that's what you are. You're a Southerner now. Holy shoot. Tier 3 sub from Kaimo. We'll resend your alert when we get out of game. Thank you so very much for that. Hyde gets the Wandering Keg. Wrath of Angiris abducts one. Yasuo zones back the White Maiden with that Light Bomb, and it will be enough room created to take down Varian. Dino, meanwhile, still throwing in some damage. Leap from Sonya connects on the toe of Jaina right there. Yasuo, Night Rush. Magic Missiles almost take down Dino. Nicely done. Celestial Charge answers back into Hyde from Imperius. There is going to be that Fallen Shaman in top lane pushing up, so we'll keep an eye on that on the minimap. The fight does continue around the objective area. Carrion Swarm activated by Mal'Ganis. He heals up a bit from that. The Immortal will be moving, or excuse me, will be won by the side of Team Masquerade going into bottom lane.
Our triumph brings order to this realm.
Fun fact, it's the same in Dutch. Nah, see, now you're just making things up. Now you're just making things up. I don't believe you. It's the internet, so I'm going to disagree regardless of how correct you are. Alright, anyways, we have the Immortal to bottom. Oh, the Wandering Keg from Hyde! Giga Chad Chen. Giga Chad Chen on the Hyde. Oh, Sonya, does she have a slam onto Sylvanas? Sylvanas is able to get away with, I don't know, 20, 19, something HP. Sonya does go down. The Immortal will get the fort during all of this, but a triple kill may be picked up by the side of Team Dino. Yasuo getting low here, trying to fell. Whoa, the Celestial Charge! If you had the... Oh my god. If Imperius had the charge talents, he would have gotten multiple kills right there. They do take down the Jaina. Celestial Charge not connecting that time. Also, the Dutch is I'll show you how the Dutch is not a real language after this game, okay? I'll show you how Dutch is not a real language after this game. I have the perfect example. It's a meme. Yasuo low, flying kick in. Okay, they still get another kill on the side of Team Dino, and we will be having bottom lane camp grab. If Chessler was here, he'd be disappointed in the fact that Imperius didn't just body the enemy teams with that big Celestial Charge. God, that was massive. All right. So Impalers for top lane, 56 on our Bruiser camp. Left side Bruiser camp up in 25. Hyde drinking up in the bush. Currently has enough to share level 13. Drinking in the bush sounds like us in high school. Here comes a leap from Sonya, the Fellclaws, the Night Rush. Scarlet Aegis activated by the Whitebane as well. We've got Carrion Swarm coming out from Mal'Ganis. He's a bit split from his team. Currently, Chen being pressured down in bottom, so Mal'Ganis is going to be turned on by Whitemane and enemy crew. Dino and the rest get that kill. Now Chen on the chase. Jaina slowing down the Sonya with that Water Elemental. Flying kick in from Chen. Hide with the body block. Celestial Charge from Imperius, Wrath of Angiers, the Light Bomb. So much is being thrown out right now, and Imperius is able to get leapt away by the Anduin, but the Immortal phase is spawned, and Paler Camp pushing top lane. Color me curious. What color? Blue? Yeehaw, chat. Happy Saturday, everybody. Cheers. All right. Immortal. Oh, Mr. Bandit, what a stretch. Good boy. 8-3 in our kills. We have 16 talents here. Taunt immediately onto Yasuo. No, not immediately, but it does come through after the pressure is applied. Yasuo's so very low. The slows are coming through as well. Sylvanas jumps in with a Wailing Arrow and Haunting Wave. Leap out from Sonya to try and disengage. Light Bomb from the Anduin connecting onto Imperius. They're pressuring onto Whitemane. She gets the Scarlet Aegis activated. Drops a... I'm blanking on the name, but it doesn't matter. Mal'Ganis is the one to go down. We've got a bit of a Giggle Beam onto Valar, who is going to be kicked in the face by Chen. What's the name of that ability again? Searing Lash. Searing Lashes were being dropped consistently. We also see the lashing out in Harsh Discipline. I don't know why I can't pronounce Harsh Discipline. There we go. Get a mashed potato mouth on that. Curious is more of an orange. Huh? Happy Saturday indeed, Totsky. I hope you all had fun playing Mario Party with me, and me consistently forgetting that you and Big Scary Duck on what characters you were, as I always do. Like 2 beers into Mario Party, it's just like, who's Totsky playing? It couldn't be Yoshi. Well, it's 10-4 in kills, 17-15 in our levels, 16 talent tier advantage to the side of Team Dino, as they also have the Immortal moving into bottom lane. A taunt will connect onto this. Mal'Ganis, the Carrion Swarm comes through. I thought he actually did not get that in time, but he'll be able to get away, get some healings out from Anduin, getting a Divine Star heal out from Anduin. You're a princess, as you are. You can be whatever you want to be. Well, you know what I mean. within reason. You can't be John Cena, I'm sorry. But I won't deny you being a princess. Bit of pressure onto Mal'Ganis right now. He's going to try and get away, and he will not be able to. Haunting Wave through the enemy team, leaping from the Sonya. She's going to try and spin to win. There's a Light Bomb from the Anduin as well. Sonya will go down, but Li Ming is going to come through with Reset City. Varian is going to land the taunt onto Li Ming. Immortal's on core. Immortal at like 50%. Currently have the Sylvanas able to... Okay, she's got auto attacks, and that's really it. No mana available. Chen's back in the mix. Somehow... is picked up by Team Dino 15 minutes in. Wipe the enemy team, and this is going to be GG's right here, right now. Battlefleet of Eternity, Team Dino, 1 map away in this best of 5 series from punching their tickets to the lower bracket final tomorrow afternoon, well, kind of morning, but you know what I mean, and knocking Team Masquerade out of this tournament completely. GG, well played. Let's see what happens as we set up for what could be the final map coming up next. 3 beers into Mario Party, who's Totsky? Yeah, that's true. Look, I'm just saying, like, you can't be John Cena. John Cena's John Cena. That'd be like if you came in chat and be like, I'm Bahamut. It's like, no, you're not. I'm Bahamut. You haven't won a bet all day. Time to flip a coin, homie. Time to flip a coin. Oh, by the way, I have the best tier 3 alert on Twitch, and it's proof, not a bait. I have proof right here.
Holy fucking shit, it's a
Tier 3 sub.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Oh my fucking god, fucking
Tier 3 sub.
holy shit, what the fuck?
349 months to go.
Kaimo Tripson, thank you for the tier 3 for 71 months. Holy heck, bud. I appreciate that greatly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just bet against me easy. Have you been winning today, Stark? You've lost 40k today? That's okay. You haven't lost 40k. You have shared your 40k with the other wonderful viewers in this channel who are then able to use it to spoil Bandit, or me, or use it to gamble. Or they sit on it and they hoard it like a dragon. Like how Bandit has all of his toys. Alright, let's get set up for our next map. Could be the final map of the day. Okie dokie. Welcome back, everybody. Cheers. We are getting into map number 4 of the day. How many maps have we had today? 4, 9... This is the 13th map today. Today is a meatball sub kind of day, I think. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I have a gut feeling I'll be ordering some food during D&D, because I'll probably... You know what's going to probably happen? I will probably finish stream, take Bandit for a walk, set everything up in the kitchen for the cooking stream tomorrow, because the PC usually has to do updates, and usually... Because I only run the PC in the kitchen once a month for the cooking stream. So set all that up, and then basically show up to D&D probably on time. Or like a little early, and then maybe like an hour into D&D I'll order some food. I think that's the smart call. Because I need a big meal, honestly, and I don't have enough for a big meal in the house. So we've had some very big generosity today, so I think I should kind of take that as a sign, as I should get something of substance rather than being like, I'll make a bag of popcorn, because that's a meal. That's a healthy meal for a 33-year-old adult. What's the Dino stand for? That's their team name. What? It's Team Masquerade versus Team Dino. Where have you been? Garden of Terror map number 4, Meta Madness style of draft, blah, blah, blah. You know the dealio. You've been here a bunch. If you have any questions, throw them in chat. Any questions. Within reason. Like, don't ask to see the bottom of my feet or anything like that. They're very dirty. Actually, no, they're not. Full stat, am I ever going to be banned away? Junkrat and Johanna on the right-hand side. Ooh-wee. What do they want to start with here for Garden of Terror? A map that is very important to have heroes that can clear and grab camps. Solo soak is very important. We often see like a 1-3-1 sort of setup, a solo laner top, core 3 in mid, like tank, assassin, and healer, and then typically we'll see another bruiser, or maybe like a bruisery assassin sort of thing. So like Zagara kind of is that bruisery assassin. So we might see something like that for the bottom. But it is going to be a first pick ETC. I've been liking the ETC we've been seeing in the tournament so far. Sorry, Bandit's shuffling around a lot. He's getting a little antsy since we didn't go for a walk yet today. Do you rotate where you play D&D, or is it the same place? We play on Roll20 because if we were to all group up, it would be very expensive to do weekly sessions, since some people don't live in the United States, some people live in faraway states.
I heed the voice of
Hey, what's up, Vita? Can I see the tops of your feet? No, they look like Hobbit. They're all hairy. That's why I hate wearing socks and shoes. Just makes the top of my feet so itchy. ETC Hammer Tyrande. Okay, so it's a Protect the Hammer game, which I like. On the opposing side, though, you've got an Uther Vala, so the assumption is we'll see a second healer. I would not mind a Yrel. No, sorry, Brain. I would not mind an Ariel being picked up by the side of Team Masquerade, but maybe this will be a ban onto that. Like, Detainment Strike, it's just the follow-up CC is nice. The Detainment Strike onto Hammer could force out Siege Tactics, which then allows Uther to step up. Or even Uther steps up, as Siege Tactics gets forced out, he gets blasted back, Ariel comes in with the Detainment Strike, bops Hammer into a wall, or just pushes her further away and forces the Hover Siege closer. You have Hobbit feet too? Yeah. It's like, people have always been like, why? I'm barefoot like all the time. I'll go to my neighbor's house. Like, I have, you know the Slippers Toms? Sylvanas was played in the last map, so no, she's not available. You know the Slippers Toms? I have like a very old ratty pair that I will slip on because the backs are just pushed down. I'll slip those on and walk to my neighbor's house, and then I'll take them off when I get there and just be barefoot. Okay, sorry. Chat has answered. Oh, maybe baby. Well, there's the Ariel that I was hoping for. Illidan coming through as well for Garden of Terror. Alrighty, last two picks on the right-hand side. I'd like to see a little bit more control. That's nice. The Zool is very interesting. I'm excited to see the Zool here. The Artanis is the control I was hoping for. Some sort of displacement outside of Phase Smelting and Concussive Blast. You have the Phase Prism to swap people around. That also gives you a cleanse or a unstoppable status for 1 or 1.5 seconds, I forget. If you land that swap or Phase Prism onto an enemy hero. What are they going to round out this draft with? Bruiser would be really nice. I'd like to see something. Oh, Rexar actually wouldn't be too bad here. Okay. Alright, the Deathwing. Deathwing's actually really nice here because the objective phase has global vision to both sides. And what's going on? Mephisto instead of Illidan. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it's not Illidan, it's Mephisto instead. Alrighty. Sorry, casters. It's Stukov instead of Tyrande and Mephisto instead of Illidan. Okay. Looks like they're not going to go through the entire draft again, so we'll just go ahead and actually do this. Bop. Once we get our player back in here, we'll get into it immediately. You heard Mephisto? Yes, you did. You did. It's actually confirmed in the lobby here. So it's Stukov, not Tyrande, sorry. It's Mephisto. Mephisto instead of Illidan. Sorry, casters. It's Stukov instead of Tyrande, Mephisto instead of Illidan. Okay. All right, we got Darna back into this. Let's get loaded on in. I will write up our prediction. As I mentioned, could be the final gamble of the day, could be the final map of the day. So I heavily encourage you, if you've won some points, if you'd like to make a big gamble, now's a good time to do so. Team Masquerade on the left, Team Dino on the right, and we'll start out this prediction. The drafts are all made up and the scores don't matter. Matt, whose line is it anyways? Oh my god, we used to watch so much of that. Especially, oh my god, when, oh, what's his name? Not Bernie Mac. That's not right. Oh my god, what is his name? Wayne Brady. God, I could not remember Wayne Brady's name. What's going on here? What are we doing? Can we get going? Hello?
The light abandons no man.
Except when Uther dies. Colin Mockery. No, I couldn't remember Wayne Brady. When Wayne Brady is, oh god, Wayne Brady on Whose Line was so funny. Colin Mockery and Ryan Stiles, I loved them, Stark. They were like the staple. Colin Mockery and Ryan Stiles were like the staple of Whose Line Is It Anyways. Wayne Brady was like a really, like, he wasn't always there. I don't think he might have been there for like a couple seasons consistently and then came back here and there, but man, oh, Colin Mockery and Ryan Styles, absolutely Stark. And Drew Carey as the host was so good. I want to watch some Whose Line Is It Anyways tonight. Anyways, there's a Twitch gamble going on right now. Could be the final gamble of the day. We've got Team Masquerade on the left-hand side with a Hyper Carry. No, it's actually not Hyper Carry. They got a Mephisto Vala composition. And on the right, we'll talk about Team Dino's composition. But here we are, map number 4 of this best of 5 series. We've got a Yasu, Uther, Commander Rex on Mephisto. Serdoth is on your Ariel. We got an Exulium, Exulium playing Vala, and Deathwing will be Valar. Q-build Vala, by the way. Right side of the map, I just want to check this really quickly. It is a 1.5 second unstoppable. Team Dino, 1 map away from knocking Team Masquerade out of the entire tournament. Dino Artanis, Hyde Zool, Krankle ETC, Darna on your Stukov, and Sergeant Hammer just rolling down to bottom lane. Played by, I forgot who it was, Jaden. There we go. Why did they change heroes after draft? So we can't see, so when there's 2 modes for an observer. There's spectator and referee. If you're a spectator, you cannot talk to anyone in game. So you see how I only have observer, and if I hit shift enter, I still have only observer. If I hit tab, I can't go to all chat. So observer only sees draft, and obviously observer can see observer chat. During the draft, the players were noting that some of the picks were actually other picks to the opposing team. So what they did was the 2 teams finished out the draft completely, clarified what heroes they actually meant to draft, and have started this up. Now, you could argue that that's not fair, because then the draft on the opposing side wasn't being if you draft a Tyrande, then you're not counter drafting, but you're drafting against that team with the Tyrande in mind. So when the draft is over, to find that out, to have things swap at the end can be a little sketchy, but as I mentioned, this was being communicated by the players during the draft immediately to each other. So there's some fairness with this. It doesn't sound, you saw the in-game chat, no one really complained on the caster side or hosting side. So that's all. That's all. It was, misdraft heroes, I guess you could say, but either way. We get into level 4s. Stukov is going to, I think he got Detainment Strike back by Ariel. Yeah, I think she was trying to get the stack into the tower, but just pushes him through the gate. Stark is all in. Ooh, we got 22,700 to 27,500. That's some pretty decent gambling. Thank you, chat. A support ETC? Let's see. Proc Rock? No, if he was support ETC, he'd be going... Proc Rock at level 1 for sure, but usually we see, the speed metal and stuff like that. We see these team buff tools. This is a main tank ETC, it looks like to me. With the level 1 Prog Rock for the extra regeneration for some allies around, as well as himself. Artanis in top lane pushing things up. Dino did go into the amateur opponent level 1, and top lane fort front gate has been taken down. First objective phase is here, ready to go. Hammer sieging up. Mephisto jumps out. He's picked up 7 stacks on his unyielding power level 1. Detainment strikes for Ariel, picking up her 2nd maybe there? I'm actually not sure. I think actually did the siege tactics deny that because Sergeant Hammer didn't actually get knocked into the wall? Huh. Actually, that logic I just threw out probably makes exact sense. No, I don't think they were being sketchy to each other. But for someone maybe watching on the outside, someone who might just be in chat, they might be like, that's kind of BS. But no, I mean, they communicated it. It didn't seem like there was any complaints from the side of Team Masquerade. Who knows? I mean, Team Masquerade could be checked out. It's getting pretty late in EU right now, so. And Team Masquerade, well, I mean, both of these teams have played. This is their 2nd best of 5 of the day. It's just Team Masquerade had a bit of a break between their the first best of 5 they played and this 3rd best of 5 of the day. I don't think you're allowed to pick Ariel into Crankle. I didn't see that in the rules anywhere, but, hey. Who knows?
Best be ready to gather another seed.
Next seeds up and available, top center of the map. First one did go over to the side of Team Masquerade. Hammer with the Hover Siege active. We've got a full Phase Prism build for our Artanis at 4 and 7. Zul picked up that level 1 Shade. He's got the Jailer's level 4. Looking at the Tragul's Essence at 7. And level 10's almost here, so let's go ahead and cycle through the other numbers. Excuse me.
There it is. Gather the seed before your enemy does.
Seed up and available in the top center of the map. We currently have Deathwing doing his best to manage mid. All right. Level 10 faster for the side. Wait. They jump out. Big lurking arm from Stukov. A very good lurking arm from Stukov. The bone prison in the bone prison onto Vala, I think, was cleansed out by Yasi right there. No kill will actually be picked up by Team Dino. Team Masquerade able to heal, cleanse, and back away. Second seed still up and available, waiting for anyone to step into this. Skeletal Mages for our Zul. We're looking at a BFG, Sergeant Hammer, massive shove for Stukov. ETC and Artanis are holding, as Deathwing will pick up Bellowing Roar. We have Durance of Hate, Crystal Aegis, Rain of Vengeance, Uther, probably Divine Shield. I can see a case for Divine Storm, but yeah, Divine Shield. One day you'll understand this. Every time a Skeletal Warrior attacks an enemy, restore 0.5 of Zul's maximum health and 0.2 of his maximum mana. I mean, I see the synergy. I get the synergy of the 4 and 7, at least on paper. Unless I'm misunderstanding it. By the way, it's going to be Stage Dive ETC and Suppression Pulse for the Artanis. Because, like, so if you finish out Jailers, while fixated enemies, Skeletal Warriors gain 25% movement and attack speed. So that feels synergistic with the Tragul's Essence. If this gets to level 20, as it should on Garden, then Zul wins the game, right? Minus 75 heal with no CD. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if they take the talents. Yasu trying to get out of here as a little heal. Little clap over the wall from the Ariel. ETC zoning. Doesn't look like actually Stukov gets the channel. He's gonna stop channeling to spread the healing pathogen to some allies. Lurking arm. Bellowing Roar pushes back the Stukov, but Hyde has the channel. Oh wait, Stark's got the math in chat. I haven't seen Tragul's Essence at level 28, but only gave 1 mana at level 27. That's a very fair point. It's a very, very, very fair point. Vala traded for Hammer here. It's 2-2 in kills overall. 1 out of... Oh, stage dive from ETC. He's looking to go into Commander Rex. There will be a Detainment Strike onto him. Crystal Aegis activated onto this Mephisto as he's going to be power slitted by our ETC, and they find the kill into Mephisto. 2-3 in kills, favoring the side of Team Dino.
My little seed is on the verge of sprouting. Prepare to gather it.
Oh, sorry. I'm checking something here really quickly. Wall of Bones or Harvest Vitality would be the other options at level 7. Increases shield amount of bone armor to 35% of Zul's maximum health, and Zul gains 20 spell armor during the duration. Her strikes heal for 75% of the damage. See what you mean. I can absolutely see what you mean in that level 7.
That seed is ready for gathering. I suggest you do it now.
Yeah, that spell armor into Mephisto Deathwing is, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely a good idea. It is going to be the Rapid Harvest at level 13 for our Zul. No level 13 on the opposing side for Team Masquerade. Hyde as the channel. 2 out of 3 seeds go to 2 out of 3 seeds go to Team Dino. Next one could be a Garden Terror, but the nice thing, if the positioning or they lose someone or something goes awry, the members of Team Dino can give over the next seed to the enemy squad and won't be getting Garden Terrors summoned against them. The only thing is, that means the seed after this is you gotta fight for it, unless you're fine with defending. Speaking of seeds, the next one's gonna spawn on the top left of the map. Mid lane shoved in. I think ETC will have enough slow and displacement to be able to clear, or excuse me, to allow the Siege Giants to get the fort in mid. First structure felled, and it will be in favor of Team Dino. You almost go W, you always go W build. W build's fun. It's a good time. Alright, stun, Durance of Hate, Rain of Vengeance, Lurking Arm is thrown back into the enemy. He's get the Skeletal Mage, Entertainment Strike into the wall, and quite a bit was used to take down Zool. They managed to do so. Power Slide from ETC as he stage dives in. Gets really good heroic cooldown. He's at 41 seconds. He got like 20 or something seconds off. Uh-oh, Crankle. Power sliding away. Ooh, Vola wants a Q. Vola wants the kill, and she can't chase in further. Fort started targeting onto her. Deathwing, burninating the sappers. Kind of helping out, actually. Top fort does go down to Sergeant Hammer Harvest Siege, and right now it just feels like Team Dino in the driver's seat of this map number 4. Feels like there is, they're just kind of cruising. They've got cruise control active. They've got their favorite playlist on that they've listened to 500 times already. Suppression Pulse activated by the Artanis as there's a Entertainment Strike into the wall. Artanis lands the swap, trying to get it straight to kick in. Stukov with the healing pathogen. Vala gets the Divine Shield out in time. Massive shove into Yasu, pushes him away. A swap onto the Vala as she's going to drop multiple Hungering Arrows. Crystal Aegis activated. Lurking Arm from Stukov is underneath all of that, but she will not go down. Dino getting blade dashes onto the wave in the top lane. 16 talent here over to the right-hand side. Vala trying to chase onto him. Swap going in onto the Ariel, but it's not going to be a kill for Artanis. He's the one to go down. Meanwhile, ETC harassing on the left. Hammer with the channel. I lost my cursor. Garden Terror in mid spawns fairly close to the keep front gate. Deathwing with the death drop level 7, excuse me, Skyfall, will be able to pressure onto Hammer a little bit. Mid lane is immediately cleared out. It gets about the keep front gate. Deathwing burninating over here as they're about to, in top, sorry. Hyde pushes up the bottom lane with the Zool. 16 talents here, just about to be here for Team Dino. It is going to be the weaken as well for Zool at level 13, level 16. Enemy heroes who are damaged by curse strikes or skeletal warriors deal 35% less damage for 3 seconds. Got the Titan Killer for the Artanis. Looking over at the opposing side, Wicked Inferno, Conflagration, Infernus, kind of synergy on those 3. ETC's got the Showstopper for the 35 armor. Hammer with the Giant Killer. And Stukov's got that Pox Populi. Poopily. Pox Potpourri. So we'll have camps to be grabbed around the map. Just looking at some of the timers, if maybe one of them's about to pop up. But no, timers are fairly long on all camps that have been grabbed. And we'll see actually the rest finished out around the map here. Artanis delaying out bottom lane. Okay. Okay, Stukov gets that channel on that camp for bottom. Hammer hovering back. There's going to be Commander Rex jumping in. We'll see a stage dive in from ETC. Stukov looking for the flank, and he doesn't really find the massive shove he's looking for, and now he's kind of in an awkward spot. Durance of Hate doesn't connect onto him. Meanwhile, Artanis is working on the keep front gate. He drops the suppression pulse to try and aid into Stukov, but it's just not working out, and Team Masquerade will pick up that kill. 5th kill to our left side team, but a later game kill is going to be a nice chunk of experience. I mean, look at that, 5,000 to 2,000 experience. Now Zool lands the Bone Prison on Davala. They're going to try and, oh my god, goodbye hide. It's getting kind of awkward all of a sudden. I mean, there's still all the forts up and available. This isn't going to be a Garden Terror summon, but this late game scaling from the side of Team Masquerade is looking okay. And have 35 stacks for the Vol. Let's actually take a look and see what that stackage looks like for her. Currently going to have her Hearth out for full mana. 210 on the scale, or on the puncturing arrow scaling, and then we'll also be seeing 295 damage from the baseline on the arrow. And then there's subsequent bounces at 169 currently. Nice. So around like what, 505 damage with the first hit, and then there's subsequent bounces. So if you land the first 2, that's about 1,000 damage. And if we take a look at like Hammer or something like that, nope, maybe someone a little bit weaker. Someone like Azul, nope. Like a Stukov, nope. It's a very tanky composition if you think about it on the side of Team Dino, as Dino is trying to get out of here. You're still dealing 1/3 or 1/4 of someone's HP. That's a lot. 5K, 5.4, 3.7, 4.5, 4,000, and 5,000 on the dot for ETC. What's up, Kalis? How you doing today? Happy King's Day to you, my friend. Hopefully the day and the celebrations have been fun.
A seed has sprouted. Best not fight over it, hmm?
Seed, top right of the map. Looks like, yeah, they'll give this. 20s are here, by the way. Plasma Burn for the Artanis, Ultra Capacitors on Hammer, Mortal Wound for Zool, so he's got every hero hit by Spectral Scythe receives 75% less healing for 4 seconds. Bio Explosion Switch, as well as the Crowd Pleaser ETC on the opposing side. Acrobat Vala, Shield of Hope for Ariel. We're looking at that Mimic, Stood in Fire, and Redemption for Uther. ETC. Actually, all heroics and charges, like Vala, Rain of Vengeance, are all off a cooldown. Yasu getting, okay, big stage dive in from ETC with the Crowd Pleaser. BFG comes through, power slide onto the Uther. He's going to be hit with a Bone Prison, and Uther does go down, but he's got that golden swirl. He's about to respawn here in the battleground with his level 20 redemption. Cataclysm in from Deathwing. Is there a Bellowing Roar? Stun onto Stukov. Follow-up stun as well. There's a Earth Shatter from Deathwing that just keeps Stukov in place. Dino very low. Skull Missiles raining out from Mephisto, but he's unable to find another kill for the allies, as this could be Garden Terror. It actually should be Garden Terror to the side of Team Masquerade. Okay, making a heavy case, making a big case for a map number 5 in this best of 5 series. But of course, a lot of structures to still go through. Bottom lane fairly far back. The Garden Terrors lose HP as they auto attack, unlike Web Weavers on Tomb of the Spider Queen, which just naturally lose health per second. 7-4 in our kills, favoring the side of Team Masquerade. Hammer immediately trying to kill the Overgrowth Plant. Will be able to get it mostly down. Mephisto almost takes down Hammer. She gets the Siege Tactics activated. Big damage through mid. Stukov has respawned. This could be a push to win here. We could be going to a map number 5. But the siege through mid has expired. ETC, stage dive. No, he hearthed out of top, okay. I saw him disappear and I was like, stage dive? No. Whoa, little lag. There's the big Crowd Pleaser. Bellowing Roar activated by Deathwing. Prankle still gets to a safe side of all of this. Commander Rex swapped by Artanis. Now trying just to float away, activating the Shield of Hope from Ariel right there. Ooh, Vala. Okay, they get the kill onto the Artanis. Chad, it seems like it could happen. Oh my god, I can't believe Vala lived there. Oh, I can't believe Vala lived there. Flank, ETC. Endurance of Fate thrown back. Sergeant Hammer wheels to the side of that one. ETC's the one to go down. Cataclysm in from Deathwing. Crystal Legus activated onto Uther. It was no Diamond Resolve because I mentioned it's going to be that Shield of Hope on the side, or from the Ariel. Chad, it's looking doable. It's looking doable through mid. 1, 2, 3 deaths. Hammer and Stukov to defend. Q build Vala, 45 stacks with the Acrobat level 20. Mephisto jumps out. Hammer dropped a little low. Rain of Vengeance thrown out as well. Vala with just so much. Uther died to the Nexus forces. What? He doesn't have Redemption, so that's a full death timer. If this should... Wait. Suppression Pulse? Buys a small window? No way, no way, no way. This should be over. Deathwing's down. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a map 5. We are going to a map 5. Whoo! Which team wins Garden of Terror? Team Masquerade. Uther got pushed. Oh, okay, massive shove. Oh, did Stark lose all of his channel points? It's now officially a stream. Oh boy. All right, one more map, everybody. One more map. It is a best of 1 at this point. And winner of the next map, they go on to that lower bracket finals tomorrow. Loser, that's tournament done. Let's see what happens here. Let's get ready for map number 5. Oh, this is exciting stuff. Alrighty, I am back. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Let's get into it. Final map of the day. We've got 40 heroes banned away, technically 44, with the heroes at the top of the screen banned out as well. Sorry. Drinking cold beverages makes you cold. Big surprise. First pick Ghoulish Daniel on the right side for Tomb of the Spider Queen. Maev, Johanna, Diablo Stitches, all banned away. We have that first pick on Gul'dan. Let's see what happens here, as it's a Kerrigan start, okay? Apparently the different parts of Belgium don't like each other very much. I used to have a guild from East Flanders. We used to get really angry back in West Flanders. That's 2 different regions. Huh. I guess you could say that North California and South California definitely have like different dialects when it comes to the tone. Like I'd say there's, you know, like more mountain. There's more mountain dude up here versus surfer dude down there. All right, anyways, we're off topic. It's last map of the day. Let's get into this. We're going to see who's going to be eliminated from this tournament. It's essentially a flip of the coin. Well, not really, but there's more that goes into it, but you know what I mean. It's a best of 1 at this point. Kerrigan, Junkrat left-hand side, Gul'dan, Yrel, Arthas. So far, I really like the draft from Team Dino. Auto attack speed reduction, you've got a Root, you've got a Righteous Hammer displacement, you've got Gul'dan. for decent burst damage and wave clear. Brightwing somehow hasn't been played yet in this series, and she'll be banned away. I know, but he disliked both regions, so we put them together to annoy him even more. Oh, that sounds like that sounds healthy. That sounds very healthy. Brightwing, as I mentioned, the ban on the left-hand side, Leoric on the right, so no walls out from him. But Deckard Cain will be making some shapes. Okay, so what kind of draft are we leaning into for Team Masquerade here? Are they gonna go double support with the Kerrigan? This draft for Team Masquerade feels a little weak. Burst CC is pretty decent. Burst and CC, excuse me, is pretty decent. Is it a hyper carry Gul'dan? I don't even know what healers are still up and available right now. Maybe Morales. Oh, Morales Gul'dan is actually fantastic now that I stumble into that. Tyrande, we'll see if Tyrande's actually grabbed here. Wasn't Greymane already played? Excuse me. Has Greymane really not been played in the series? Wow, I'm blown away. Yeah, Greymane has not been played in the series, and wow, that just seems like a character that would not be you wouldn't want to let it slide through at this point in the game. But the Mei is nice. The Mei is really nice. You got blinds, could go Slush Ball for some extra siege potential. Siege is okay. Hey, let's see what happens here. I'm gonna start up a prediction. What's up, Ale? Good to see you, dude. Wasn't Leoric already played? In this best of 5? No? Because I was with you. I was thinking, I was like, yeah, he was. No, I'm literally looking at the draft list from all 4 games we've had. I do not see Leoric. Unless it was not put into this website correctly. No, Leoric has not been played. That's really surprising as well. Five-minute gamble. Final gamble of the day, chat. Get your predictions in. Thank you, Ash Mantle. You're a wonderful human being. I need the Mei outfit to chill at home. There was we had a sponsored stream by a company called Udi, and it's basically just like, you know the Snuggies? Think of a Snuggie, but like heavier, and it's like a giant poncho with a hood. I mean, I guess the Snuggie's kind of a poncho. But yeah, there was the Udi. There was the Udi that we were sponsored twice by them. I actually don't think they paid me the second time I did a sponsorship from them, but whatever. I played God of War that day and wore that. I played God of War that day, and the Udi was so warm, I literally did not wear shorts. I wore underwear. That was the only stream I've ever just kind of worn underwear on. No one knew, though. Anyways, we're into it. We've got our final map of the day. The draft is here. Let's go ahead and break down who's on what side for who. On who? What? Masquerade. Team Masquerade. Val are playing your Kerrigan. Yasu on that Mei. We'll see Commander Rex playing Junkrat. Sardath on this Malthael, and Exulium will play the Deckard Cain. But this is the most important part of the game right here, right now. Does the Sentinel hit? Oh, Deckard Cain avoids it. No Sentinel hit. That means Team Dino obviously loses. On the side of Team Dino, though, really quickly, Crankle, Arthas, Hyde, Urel, Jaden, Greymane, Darna on Tyrande, and Dino on your Gul'dan. Now we know. Knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe! Okay, we have Yasu's gonna be able to icing away. Urel jumps out. Kerrigan fishing for a potential combo as Hyde on this Urel does go down. First blood over to the side of Team Masquerade. If that does sway your prediction. No shorts. Did you only wear one sock? No, this was actually before the ramble of the one sock, actually. Wasn't Urel already played? No. I don't see her on this list, so no. Would you recommend the Udi? It was comfortable. It's warm. I don't know how much they cost. I got mine for free because of sponsorship stuff. But they have some really cool patterns. But I will say this, it was very, very warm. So if you want like essentially if you want an oversized sweater that's very long, the Udi is the jam. Stark, which side did you vote for this time? I don't think he voted at all. I think he's out of channel points. I think he all in. Uh-oh, mid lane. Gul'dan goes down. A second kill goes over to the side of Team Masquerade as Crankle gets up here in time to pick up those dropped gems. Potion of Shielding for the Decker Cane level 4. We're going to be seeing Sharpened Blades for Kerrigan. Gul'dan on 23 out of 30 stacks. On the Pursuit of Flame, we'll see Howling Blast, Frost Presence stacks, 5 out of 20. And the 5 already gives you the cooldown of 2 seconds. At 10, you have the range, and then when you're completed with the quest, you get all those other things. Plus, of course, you have the route along the path. Oh, you have 440? Okay. I just assumed you were back onto 10, because I know you saved 10 channel points because Twitch has bugged out in the past for you. Chat, really? That's it? 20,600 on Masquerade, the final gamble of the day, and this is the puny offering you make to Bandit? Just disappointing. 8 hours and 6 minutes of streams. This is all you can give to Bandit. All right. Anyways, we do the gamble will close in a minute or so here. So just one more heads up on that one. As I mentioned, final gamble of the day, final game of the day. Let's make it interesting. Gul'dan respawning, Kerrigan respawning. We'll see the Lunar Blaze. By the way, we were talking about this earlier, and someone was mentioning that they should buff out the stacks. This is what the 33%. This is what the 30% range gives you. This 30% range. This is why I was mentioning earlier. You really pick up the level 1. Yeah, the scaling on the damage is nice, but really that 30% range is humongous. Becca's all in on Dino, 133,000 on Team Dino, 57,700 for Team Masquerade. Let's go. That's what I wanted to see, chat. Thank you. That's what I like to see. Thank you, chat. I mean, it's a tournament life game. A team is not going to be playing in Banshee Cup for season 2. I don't know if there's plans for season 3 or if there's any other tournaments going on, but speaking of tournaments, I will be organizing a bingo tournament with some friends. I have just been really focusing on getting through the month of April first. Got kind of a lot of things on my plate right now, so just trying not to overwhelm myself with too many things. Crankle okay, goodbye. That's 5, 10, 15, 18, 19 gems, I think, were dropped by the Arthas. That's actually a pretty big dent into the bank account. Hyde not getting hit by the Impale. Primal Grasp did connect. Last, what's up, bud? I tried to go all in, but Twitch won't let me gamble again. No, it says you're voting for Team Dino. It says you have a number 2 next to your name, Kalis. Or are you just making a joke about your country laws and it's just whooshing over my head? Okay, here come the blue web weavers for the side of Team Masquerade. 10 talent tiers on the way as well, so we'll go ahead and cycle through the other numbers. 38 stacks for the Kerrigan, 6 for our Tyrande. I didn't see how many on Arthas, but it looked like he was maybe sub 10. He's at 15, actually. I see the 2. So it went through on it did go through. Not sure if F5 in your stream will help, or if you've already done so, but either way. Howling Blast on the Kerrigan, Lunar Flare as well. Good dive from Greymane, and that will be Kerrigan going down. Second kill over to the side of Team Dino as this objective phase will end. We've got a Howling Blast onto Mei as she backs away. I have to blow a dose. There's something about talking for 8 hours straight that just makes the drainage nonstop. Like I have post-nasal drip in the morning. And something about just waking up and casting for 8 hours just makes me need to blow my nose. I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing. Freaky, yeah. Twitch is bugging out. That's all right. No worries. Your gambles went through. At least I see them. Red Web Weavers have descended. We've got 10 Talontiers here. We didn't really talk about those. Last Rites, Riptire, Stay Well and Listen, Ultralisk for the Kerrigan, and Ice Wall. On the opposing side, Syndragosa, which wins games. Ardent Defender, Curse Bullet, Tyrande with the Starfall, and Horrify from Gul'dan. There's a Cryo Freeze from Yasuo, able to icing away. Kerrigan in top lane trying to clear things out. Howling Blast level 1 for Arthas is completed. Freaky, thank you for the tier 1 for 31 months. I appreciate that greatly. We'll reset the alert when we get out of game. Lunar Flare going out, Horrify connecting onto Mei, and she does go down. Third kill over the side of Team Dino is a great concussion mine. Can they get Jaden? Unfortunately not. He's able to roll away. Last Rites won't get the kill. Thick skin, physical armor right there. Malthael actually will be falling as well. He threw out the Last Rites onto Greymane, doesn't get that kill as I mentioned. Top lane fort goes down. Team Dino will be able to get mid lane fort. Deckard Cain, I love you to death. You're my favorite character to play, but you do not have wave clear. And not my favorite, but my favorite to play in Storm League. Thank you again, Freaky, for the tier 1. Thank you, everyone, for so much generosity today. I really appreciate it. It makes getting up early and doing these long days of casting... I love what I do, as I say, but it really is encouraging when people are supportive via follows, resubs, bits, all that kind of stuff. So thank you, everyone. You've really made my day. I appreciate it greatly. It's the last best of 5 of the day, and I'm getting tired, hungry, and a little... I'm getting to that, like, loving emotional side where you're just exhausted and you just love everyone around you. Know what I mean? 4 to 4 in kills. 13 talent here over to the side of Team Dino first. 69 stacks for Kerrigan currently. Red Web Weavers will descend once again. Excuse me. Steel Trap discovers Dino. Commander Rex may be poking out onto him. Oh, wait, hold on. Horrify over the low side of the wall. Fell Flames coming through as well. Riptire from Junkrat. Syndragosa coming out from the Arthas. A very low Deckard trying to get away. He's just self-casting potions, and he gets bopped into the corner. Deckard Cain's still alive. The last race takes down Greymane. What? Uh-oh. Deckard, you walked into too much poison. He will die. He drops his gems near an ally. It's a 2-for-1. It was looking good up until that Deckard Cain pick as he ran through all that poison. Deckard Cain ran through Blighttown, unfortunately. 5 to 6 in those kills. Level lead to the side of Team Dino, who are just trying to end this series with a victory and knock Team Masquerade out of the tournament. How funny would it be? And this feels a little rude to say, but either way, how funny would it be for Team Masquerade to beat Team Dino without Masquerade presence? That would honestly be comical to me. So it looks like posturing for boss immediately off of this. 1, 2, 3 forts still remain. Fort front gates have been removed. I think, did they see the enemy rotating up for this? I don't think so, but this is going to be Malthael showing in. Yeah, they see it, They know the enemy's starting to rotate in. Righteous Hammer from Urel, but it's not going to be quick enough. The rotation will not be able to invade onto this boss right now. Kerrigan with a huge combo onto Urel. Hyde does get the Ardent Defender activated. Riptire from Junkrat coming out, but he doesn't want to explode it too early. Stay well and listen will be coming through. Hyde somehow still living through so much damage. He's going to be going down. Last Rites on to somebody, but I think it was actually Junkrat got the kill on Tyrande either way. There's going to be a combo. How has no one died on the side of Team Dino, or on Masquerade? I feel like there's so many low blue health bars, and the potions just keep flowing from Deckard. We love you too, Baha. Thank you. I appreciate it. Seriously. I love that we get to do commentary and casting. I love that we get to full-time stream. So it's only encouraging and a great feeling to have people supporting. And I know, and I hate looking at it being like, oh yeah, monetary support is nice, but at the end of the day, it is very nice because we can pay bills and buy food for the good boy bandit and make sure we live a comfortable life. I don't need a Maserati. I don't need a Bugatti Veyron. I just need Taco Bell and Twitch chat. Sindragosa, summoned by the Arthas, takes down this Junkrat. Yasuo in a really awkward spot, has to icing away. Stay a while and listen. Hyde in a really bad spot. No Ardent Defender for 40 seconds. He's going to be going down to Malthael, but Decker Kane picked off by this Arthas. So Horrify from Gul'dan activated. Kerrigan with her Chrysalis will be activated as well. Crush, thank you for the 200 biddies. May will go down as well on top of all of this. The bottom fort falls. Mid fort is healthy. Greymane clears out top. What's the gem count looking like? Not enough for a turn-in. Maybe they had a few turned in beforehand on the side of Team Dino. Bottom lane being cleared up by Dino. He has a lot of gems to pick up over here, and he's going to be able to get... you missed two! Someone write a Reddit post about Dino missing gems. I can't believe it. $33 in the pockets currently for Team Dino. 33 out of 60. 10 out of 60 also in the pockets of Team Masquerade. 9 to 10 in kills. Level 20 is on the horizon. Let's do a late game check on some of those stats for the damage, healing, and experience. This is the Sentinel vision really quickly. So the enemy was seen pushing or grabbing that camp from mid lane. Alright, Kerrigan is done with her Sharpened Blades level 4. It was at like 69 stacks 3 minutes ago, so there's no way she's not done. Ice Wall from the Mei, and actually, I like this call. I like this call. The wave is cleared out fairly quickly. There's a bottom lane pushing in. Malthael could soak top, but no. Respectful back away from the side of Team Masquerade. Now, here's the issue, though. 20 talent here is way faster for the enemy. Like, ridiculously faster by a level and a half. If my caster math is correct on that. 41, 50. They need 10, which is a certain amount of waves. My brain's shutting down. Sorry. Uh-oh, no, Malthael! He throws a last rites. He just tries to get value. I can't blame him on that, actually, whatsoever. Mei goes down. Oh, no. Mei goes down. Sindragosa. Decker Kane in a really bad spot. Uh-oh, chat. This is not good for the side of Team Masquerade. Sindragosa, by the way, did hit the keep, and it's like, what, 20, 24 seconds? I always forget. 20 seconds of lockdown onto structures. Yo, they're dangling. They're angling. They want this. 20 talents here on the right-hand side. The members of Team Dino are looking to eliminate Team Masquerade. Team Masquerade fought long and hard in this series. The core shielding is dropping. 15 minutes into Tomb of the Spider Queen here. The keep is down. 15 seconds on Mei. 8 seconds. Kerrigan goes down. A lone Commander Rex to defend, but the core shielding is already dropped. Crankle is gonna... Starfall out from Tyrande as well. And that is it. Team Dino continue their run in the Banshee Cup. They'll be playing tomorrow afternoon, or in the second best of 5, but GG well played. Team Masquerade eliminated from Banshee Cup Season 2 by Team Dino.
Dude, sucking at something is the first step towards being sorta good at something.
Did somebody say monetary support is nice?
I did, and thank you very much for that, Crush. Thank you for the 200 biddies. What a day of games. What a day of games. Don't go anywhere, everyone. We're going to get a host and raid going this afternoon. I will be getting a host and raid. As a reminder, if you enjoyed the stream, be sure to drop a follow. If you'd like to support the stream further and be amazing like everyone else who has today, be sure to consider. You don't have to. Tier 1 bits, all that good stuff. But I will be back tomorrow